Aquarius, welcome to your past, present, future reading for the week of July 7th through the 13th. Thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome to this new channel, Empowered World Tarot. My name is Holly Christine, and let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Aquarius's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest, reverse those energies as necessary. You are showing up in the recent past, starting out with the Ten of Cups, followed by the Palace of Coins, and the Eight of Wands. In the current energies, the Knight of Cups, right at the heart of your reading, the Tower, and the Eight of Coins. In the immediate future, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Wands. The overall energy for your reading, Aquarius, is the Moon. And what brings us to this specific reading is the Six of Coins. All right. So the Six of Coins is a card of balance, of equal give and take, of everybody on the same page. It's fairness, it's equal, it's balance, it's stability. Everybody's doing their part. It's very nice energy there. And the overall energy being the Moon, well, that's a lot of I don't know because it hasn't been revealed yet. Things that are secret is what that represents. Things that are buried beneath the surface. It could be emotions. It could be secrets. Who knows? We'll find out when we do the clarifiers. In the recent past, the Ten of Coins, Palace of Coins, Eight of Wands. This is some sort of energy exchange having to do with your family, who you homestead with. We're going to the experts to figure out how to manifest something here. The Palace cards are unique to the Tarot of Dreams deck, and they're all about the experts of that suit. And coins are manifestation, it's stability. So learning how to bring that into fruition, we are definitely having communication and energy exchange back and forth with whoever this is that you live with and love, your family, whatever that is to you. There's a lot of happiness it's showing, but also needing expert help here. Okay, and in the current energies, the Knight of Cups, the Tower, the Eight of Coins. It looks like somebody is expressing something that is very shocking, very destabilizing. It comes from their heart. They're expressing their emotions, and we either have some sort of epiphany or something jolting happens here. It doesn't have to be bad. It could be a surprise jolt, or it could be destabilizing. We'll find out with the clarifiers. But it's showing that we are doing something repetitively over and over again, expressing our emotions, having the shake-up, and then repeat, rinse, repeat. Expressing, shake-up, repeat. And it's a lot of work, this repeating energy, to focus on, to deal with, and to possibly build stability from. We'll find out. In the immediate future, the Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands, Three of Wands. Something has ended and it's painful. Definitely something ending here. But then we have the Knight of Wands show up with some very passionate energy that feels very urgent, that they want to take some kind of action. But the final card is about waiting. So we'll find out. Waiting for something, waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for the energy to be right, waiting for something. It's not far off in the distance. You can almost taste it, but again, we're waiting for it. Okay, so let's see if we can clear some of this up. We're going to go ahead and start clarifying the Moon card and the overall energy. What is hidden? What is yet to be revealed? What do we need to know? What does Aquarius need to know about this moon? There it is. Two of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles, which is the same as the Six of Coins. We're already seeing repeating energy. Pay extra attention to that. Balance and equal give and take is really important here, but you can't see it. The Two of Swords says, I can't see this. I don't know how to do this. It's a bunch of I don't know. I don't know, and I can't see what this opportunity to build stability from the ground up and have it be fair, have it be balanced, have everybody doing, their fair share. Okay. At the bottom, the Ten of Pentacles. That's what brings us to this little lineup. Talking about the stability on the homestead. All the things you would like to manifest that talk about stability. It looks like that's the direction it's leaning with the Palace of Coins, the Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and the opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles to build something stable if you put in the work. The opportunity is here, but you can't see it. You just can't see it. All right, let's take a look at the Ten of Cups in the recent past. This happy family, happy home, whoever you live with, a lot of joy your family brings you, or this family. We have the card of waiting, the Three of Wands. That's what we end with back here. So what we start with, we end with. I see. And the moon again. Wow, lots of repeating energy happening. Waiting on this to be revealed. The High Priestess, calling in your tuition to help guide you. That's good. That means we're getting out of our heads and going into our hearts, connecting with the divine, and waiting for the inspired knowledge and action to come our way. Waiting on the reveal. You're waiting to know, waiting on your intuition, waiting on knowing and understanding. You don't know. I don't know. Waiting to know. That's what that's saying. I don't know over here. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. I don't know if we're going to be able to build stability. I don't know if it's going to be fair, equal, if they're going to do their part. If I put in all this energy, are they going to put it into? And this is just saying I'm waiting to find out because I don't know. And at the bottom, the Eight of Pentacles coming up later. Again, repeating energy. We're here because this is going to take a lot of work. A lot of focus and a lot of work. Okay. Let's look at the Palace of Coins. Going to the experts to see if we can build stability here. Bring it into fruition. Manifest it. The Palace of Coins. How do we do it? What do the experts say? Show us the Palace of Coins, please. Okay. Two of Cups. This is a soul connection for sure. You guys have a lot of love here. Strength. It's not going to be easy. Things are really, really hard right now. Or in the most recent past for sure. And the Eight of Wands, which is coming up next. I love it when Spirit does that. Because it's showing an energy exchange here. Taking this relationship, this soul connection to the experts is not going to be easy to exchange out the energy and extract what we need to know, what we need to find out, what we need to manifest, which is, it looks like stability and fairness and equal give and take here. At the bottom, yeah, the Ten of Cups. This is all about your family, who you love. I don't know which family member it is, because that Two of Cups can represent um, a significant other or even a child or, brother, sister, some sort of soul connection, but it's in the family for sure. And we're looking for stability here. And taming our inner beast as we have this energy exchange, meaning the things that get in our way when we're trying to communicate. Um, it's not going to be easy. Strength is here for you to help you, but it does speak to making sure whatever gets in our way, um, that we sort of tame that down while we're having our communication or interactions with each other. At the Palace of Coins, getting the help to build the stability, to manifest this Two of Cups back into stability. Let's look at the Eight of Wands. Let's look at this energy exchange, please. Take a closer look at it with these clarifiers. Whoops, something flipped. There we go. Four of Swords. Judgment. And the King of Cups. All right. At the bottom, we have the Death card, which represents endings and transformation. So we're not just ending something, we're looking to change it. We're looking to exchange the energy, to change it, which requires sometimes taking a break, a time out, to get our thoughts clear. Sometimes we need to step away from the interaction for a minute and say, hey, I need some time to think about this. I need to sleep on it. I need to take a breath, take a break, and get my thoughts straight, so that we can take the time to respond from our highest selves, from a very balanced and emotional place, answering our soul's calling to be emotionally balanced as we have this energy exchange. Again, sometimes we just need to take a break and take a time out, and that's okay. And you need to know when to do that, so that you can come back to the table in that emotionally balanced way, to be able to stay calm in the midst of the storm. I don't know what the storm is here. Maybe the tower will let us in on that a little bit, but there's definitely something going on, that we need to stay calm about, so that we can have the right energy to change it out. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Let's look at the Knight of Cups, expressing our emotions here. Knight of Cups, speaking of balanced emotions, here they go, being expressed by the Knight. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords coming up in the immediate future. And at the bottom, what brings us here is the Three of Swords. Somebody here is expressing that they need to put themselves first. I need to put myself first. I can't, I don't know. It's like being stubborn, holding on to putting oneself first. It's, I have to do this. I feel emotionally that I have to put myself first here. Because there's a lot of pain. Somebody needs to nurture themselves and needs to heal themselves. There's a lot of pain, perhaps betrayal that happened, but whatever it is, it brought an ending here, or an ending has happened. We already know this. We've seen this card a couple of times. Or maybe it could be read this way also. You're going to have to apply it to your situation. This could be calling for an ending to somebody putting themselves first. Ending that. The Queen of Pentacles is all about self-care, self-love, self-nurturing, self. And usually it's very healing. But this Knight of Cups is expressing either that they need that because there's all this energy of pain, or the Knight of Cups is expressing this putting yourself first as if you're the only one that needs healing needs to stop. It's like one or the other. It could be read both ways. So again, depending on the situation, but the energies are here of an ending of a lot of emotional pain. And I feel like expressing more the need to take care of oneself, holding on to needing to nurture oneself because of an ending in the pain more than the other way around. But I wanted to mention both ways. I think somebody's saying, hey, I need to take care of myself. I really do. I feel like we lean more that way. And it's congruent with this card over here. Sometimes I need a timeout because I need to take care of myself to get my emotional balance back. So it kind of, that would line up with this over here. Let's look at this Tower, this shocking, jolting energy right at the heart of your reading. What is this Tower, please? Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, and at the bottom, the World. This is about closing out a cycle of wounds and distancing ourselves from this Tower. We're trying to move on to more emotionally calm places with the Six of Swords, leaving the past behind, heading someplace new because it hurts, because there's too much pain, because trust and stability have been lost. And the Queen of Wands is about our attractions, what we attract that is attracted to us. And this is about, we're here because we're closing out a cycle. It feels like you are saying, you or the person you're dealing with, I lean towards you since it's your reading, but it could go either way. So exchange those energies out as needed, as they fit, whatever's going on with you. But somebody wants to distance themselves from this jolting energy that does not feel good. They need to stop it. And it has to do with an attraction. An attraction they don't feel trust about. They have their walls up about what they're attracting because they feel like they're attracting this Tower. As if it's happening over and over again is the feeling that I get. Attracting this shocking, destabilizing energy that hurts. It's like somebody's tired, somebody's exhausted of attracting this energy of destabilization or shock or jolt or emotional upset. It's like I need to calm down. Emotional balance, and I want to get away from the things that take away from my emotional balance is like what it feels like. We need to get to calmer waters. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but these are the energies that are here, guys. Let's take a look at the Eight of Coins. Something happening repetitively, some kind of repetitive work to build stability. What is this Eight of Coins about? the Hanged Man, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Wands. At the bottom, the Knight of Swords. We're here because the action that we would like to take is to focus on gaining perspective. It's going to take repetitive work to gain perspective because there's a lot of disappointment and upset here. Somebody's hurt. Somebody's Four of Cups, down in the dumps. Things have not worked out. I'm very upset about it, and I can't stop looking at it. That's all I seem to focus on. But then the Page of Wands shows up and says, not only are we focusing on this, but we need to refocus. Instead of repetitively focusing on the things that upset us, we need to take a pause, take a step back with the Hanged Man, and look at things from all angles, and refocus is the action that needs to be taken here. Refocus on the work we can do to stabilize the situation. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, we need to focus on what we can do to make it right. It's just shifting the focus, gaining perspective about the upset, and shifting the focus to the work, and taking the action promptly once we figure that out, that we need to shift our focus. Because if we keep looking at the Tower, if we keep looking at the Tower, the Ten of Swords, that kind of thing, it's just going to keep us in this upset state, and we're not going to be emotionally calm to handle what's next. But somebody is attracting this Tower over and over and over again, so they need to distance themselves from it. They need to take a break. They're like, you know what, I got to remove myself from this situation if I'm going to refocus. I need a break. I have to take no action at all so I can get my perspective straight on what I need to focus on. Because right now, all I can look at is the upset stuff. Fair enough? Okay, so this is taking action to move forward in a direction that works. The action that needs to be taken is inaction, so that we can gain perspective on what we need to focus on, which is the work, not the disaster. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Let's move on. And in the immediate future, we are seeing this painful ending. Again, why is it here in the future? What do we need to know about this Ten of Swords, please? Okay. Yeah, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. This is a major burden. Seven of Wands that we would like to block. Eight of Cups. Somebody walking away, disconnecting from their emotions. It's like somebody saying, I can't handle this anymore. I can't take it anymore. That's exactly what that says. I cannot take this shit anymore. Wow. That felt strong. Let's look at the bottom. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Abandon it. Abandonment. Abandoning the situation because I got to walk away from this crap. This constant ending. Maybe somebody's doing that. Somebody's saying, it's over. You know, you're fighting. It's over. Like somebody who constantly says, that's it. It's over. Like over and over and over again. It's like constantly attracting that kind of energy. And this person, you likely, are saying, I can't take this anymore. This is too much. This is too hard. I block it. I reject it. I rebuke it. And I turn my back on it. I am disconnecting from this. I am abandoning this. It's either you saying that or the other person saying that. But man, these are the energies that are here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I can't deal with this shit anymore. That's what that's saying. Let's look at the Knight of Wands. This is an impulsive action, it looks like here. Somebody feels an urgent need to act. What is this Knight of Wands, please? The World. The Knight of Swords again. Four of Wands. That surprised me. Okay. I didn't expect that card to come next. And at the bottom, the Six of Wands. Wow. Okay. So somebody and it feels like your person. I don't think it's you. I think you're the one going, I can't take this anymore. That may be true, may not be you, but it sort of feels like you over here. This feels like somebody heading towards you, like your person in this equation, your significant other, that soul connection, family member, person. Um, and suddenly they show up because they want to make this work. They want to reach a goal. They want to close out a cycle of the past, and they want to start a new cycle that feels good, um, that is victorious, that is successful, that is recognized by everyone. Everyone would see this sort of turnaround behavior, this action. And I say turnaround because the Knight of Swords is decisive action. It's somebody that decides something quickly to take action. Again, the Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands both share that I got to do this now. Now is the time. Uh, and the Four of Wands is a stable commitment. This could be a marriage. Doesn't have to be, but it's definitely a relationship commitment here. It speaks to the stability on the homestead of this commitment, which we've been talking about all along. So it lines up. It kind of feels like if this is you over here saying, I can't take it anymore, that's it. I am done with dealing with this ending thing constantly. It's too much. It's too hard. I block it. I rebuke it. I turn my back. I disconnect. Goodbye. And something about this energy jolts this person into action. They suddenly feel the urgent need to close out the cycle that's been happening of like this tower energy, ending energy type stuff. And they're like, oh my God, I have to commit to this. I have to get my relationship stable. I have to. I have to. I have to. I have to. I want to. My mind wants to, and my whole energy, my passionate energy. This is what I want to do. This is what I have to do. This is what I'm going to do. And so they suddenly come around and go, "No, don't leave. I'm here. I commit. I promise. I'll stop doing that other thing. I'm here." Okay? They want success. They want victory, and they want to come after you. Or somebody's going after somebody, you or you, them, that kind of thing. Um, let's look at this final card, this Three of Wands, because this is a card of waiting. We're waiting. We're anticipating. What? Show us the Three of Wands, please. Okay. Oh, there it is. Waiting for a new start. The Fool. Card 0. The very beginning. A new adventure. The Lovers with this connection on my heart. This person that'll always be on my heart, whether we're together or not. I'm waiting for a new start with them. Yes. I'm so glad the third card was the Chariot, because that's the vehicle to victory. That is the vehicle to victory. It's as if you're waiting for it. You waited for it. It's coming. They're committing over here. Or this is them, or this is you. And they're walking away and you're waiting for them. One or the other, the outcome that we're waiting for, that we're anticipating, that we can see, it's not too far off, but it's not here yet, is a new beginning with this connection on our heart that will always be on our heart, in the most victorious way. And to get there the fastest, let's go for it. Let's reach our goals. We belong together. Let's have a fresh start. Yes, that's what we're waiting on, and that's what we're anticipating, a fresh start. Yeah, I mean, if this person's committing, this person's had enough. So this person is like, okay, let's work on it, let's commit. And this is like, okay, we're anticipating this. Okay. At the bottom, the Magician. That's fantastic. This says that we have all the resources, the tools, and the necessary everything to manifest this, to get this done, to have this happen. We just needed both people to come on board. It felt like this person just got on board. This person finally was like, I've had enough. And this person was like, no, don't have enough. I'm here. I want to be here. I want to stop this cycle that we've been going through. And I want to commit and have stability in our relationship. We belong together. You're always going to be in my heart. I love you. We're a soul connection. It's like they recognize it. So I think that's what's playing out here. Let's get some final advice. There's definitely a running theme in all of the elements this month. The earth signs had their theme. The fire signs had their theme, and the themes are different, but each sign and each element so far, water signs are next, but with the air signs here, yeah, y'all definitely have a running theme. So if you are with somebody who happens to be an air sign, rising or sun, you might want to watch those readings because there's a lot of similarities in them. Uh, so, final advice, or what message do you want to leave Aquarius with in this reading? Whoever's going through these energies, please. Looking for the balance and the stability and the equal give and take in the relationship, the equanimity. Both people on the same page. So it feels like this person finally got on the same page. This person's like, I've had enough. They're not on the same page. I'm tired of this ending crap. I'm tired of this burden. And this person's like, no, 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 I'm here, I'm here. It's like they finally show up at the last minute, and then we can anticipate all the good things to come. Yeah, there's a lot of support here for this to work out. But let's see what the final message is here, and then we'll get an oracle card. Just have to wait patiently for Spirit to put the cards in the correct order. And nope. I like to get the flyers first. It just feels so good. That's how we do things, at least for now. There it is. Okay. 4 of Cups. 9 of Swords. 4 of Coins. And at the bottom, yeah, good, good. I'm so glad to see this card at the bottom. It's the Lovers. It's the connection on your heart. It's right here. It's right here. Good. Because these cards talk about the disappointment and the upset. It talks about the fears that are here, the worries, the fears, the doubts, when we get up in our heads and then we get scared because it's just one thought after the other of all the stuff that has gone wrong, that could go wrong, that might go wrong. You know, it's really up in our heads. Disappointed in the past, worried about the future, and then this card of holding on tight. On one hand, this has a hold on you guys, especially you, this person who has had enough. I've had enough. Yeah, this is like somebody who's had enough, because this shows that this has a stubborn hold. It's hard to let go of the fear and the disappointment and the upset and the worries and the doubts and the stress, lots of anxiety. No wonder you just like turned around and walked out and disconnected here totally, which freaked your person out. And they're like, no, 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 I'm here. Don't go, don't go. This has a grip on you. There's no lie. But what brings us here is this connection. It's very, very strong. Right behind the connection, action, decisive action is being taken. So there's also a hold that this has on you. It'll always have a hold on you, this connection. So you might as well work on it. If this person shows up like it looks like they're showing up, like it looks like they're finally going to get their butt in gear, and like they have a wake-up call, like, you know what? Yeah. And they decide they want to be here, and that lends itself to the 6 of Coins. Equal give and take. 2 people now working at it, not just one person. Now we've got 2 people who want to be here, who want to build this stability, and it's no wonder we can look back at this original lineup of the overall energy with the moon and the Two of Swords, we just couldn't see it. Hasn't been revealed. What hasn't been revealed? The ability or the opportunity to build stability from the ground up and to do it in a way where both parties are putting in their equal share. Six of Pentacles, Six of Coins. Everything makes sense. It always wraps up in the end. If you watch any of my readings, you got to stay till the end because, I mean, it's like trying to figure it out along the way. It's a lot of detective work, but once we get to the end, Spirit wraps it up, brings it around, and brings clarity every single time. It blows my mind. Thank you, Spirit. Aquarius, I hope this helps. And, you know, it looks like your person shows up. If all the energies stay the same, what you want to happen is what's going to happen. It might be last minute. It might be after you have had enough and blown your top and said, I'm out of here. They're going to come after you. They're going to come after you. They're going to stop this cycle of bullshit. And there's a lot of potential. You can anticipate that this is going to work out. A new beginning for you guys in the direction that you want. And you guys have everything you need to manifest it once they get their butt in gear and show up. So I'm really happy to see this. I'm really excited. And if this resonated with you, or if you like the format of this new channel, I would love to see a like and a subscribe from you guys. Add your energy to the channel, and leave a comment. And I look forward to reading for you guys next time. There'll be new readings every week. Next week will be a yours and theirs. And last week was the Celtic Cross for the month of July. Before that, we're just going to rotate through the different readings. And again, leave me comments if there's something that you guys want to see. Let me know. And with that, I look forward to reading for you guys next time. Take care, Aquarius.